Moving along to the next set of problems, question number 4. What is the object in this velocity versus time graph doing? Please be careful. In this velocity versus time graph, we're moving backwards, we stop, we slow down to stop, and then we speed up going forwards. So we need to be really clear. And the one choice that truly fits this is choice B. I do want to say one other thing. Choice C would be the appropriate choice if we were talking about the position versus time graph. All right. So question number 5. Which of the following is a velocity versus time graph for an object that is moving in the negative direction at constant velocity? Again, that's choice D, negative constant velocity. Now, a lot of people on their exam, they circled choice C. Once again, I want to remind you, the choice C is if I'd asked you for a position versus time, x versus t. And that's why we choose D. Now, question 6 through 8. We have an object that rolls up an incline with velocity of 20 meters per second and an acceleration of 4 meters per second downhill. We will define uphill as positive direction. So right away, that tells us that if we're going to do math, this should be negative 4 meters per second squared because it's downhill acceleration, which is negative. Now, what we're saying is we're going to roll this thing up the hill for this first part, and we're going to we're going to ignore it after it gets up the hill. So at the highest point, it rolls up and it stops. Now, the acceleration at this highest point, remember, acceleration has to do with the slope of the hill. It has nothing to do with whether the object's moving or not. It's about where are we trying to get the object to go, and that's negative 4 meters per second squared. So that is it for questions 4 through 7. And in the next video, we'll take a look at questions, the next page.